Alright, hello everyone. We're gonna be doing Chasca's story quest today, and we're gonna start with going to the Flower Feather clan. We've already been here already, but that was only for the interlude, and this is for her story quest. So, I'm getting used to using a mouse and keyboard. What's that?
Huh? What's that sound? Seems like it's coming from that bridge.
Hello, Coiler? Coiler, is that her name? Or Coyer? I don't know, we'll figure it out. It'll tell us, the game will tell us. Are you okay, ma'am?
Oh no! Why is she crying? Should we go check on her? You know, just in case she's thinking of doing something stupid.
Whoa!
I'd leave her be.
Hi Chasca, you came out of nowhere.
The warriors of the Flower Feather clan are a proud bunch who never show their vulnerability in public, even if they've gone wingless.
Oh, Chasca?
Good to see you again, Traveler and Paimon. Before we carry on, let's get a little further away before Coyer notices us.
Okay, so it is Coyer.
So, that girl on the bridge, Coyer, you said? Should she really be on her own right now? With the mental state she's in, it just seems risky.
Don't worry. That's exactly why I'm here. Elder Alpa sent me to keep an eye on her. If she does attempt the unthinkable, I'll swoop in and catch her.
I didn't think we'd be talking about suicide right now, guys. Oh my goodness.
I doubt it'll come to that, though. She's a fighter. A warrior, in fact. One who aimed for the sky. However despondent she might feel now, I'm confident she'll get through it.
What do you mean aimed for the sky?
Well, in the Flower Feather clan, there's an elite flying squad made up of Kukasaur riders. But it's an extremely selective squad. To become a rider, you need to undergo a trial where you not only demonstrate mastery of the relevant skills, but also win the approval of the Kukasaurs. Very few candidates make it through the process. Coyer has spent years training for her most recent attempt, but unfortunately she didn't pass. So it's not hard to see why she's so upset.
And when you mention going wingless, what does that mean?
Sometimes, after multiple failed attempts to pass the flying test and win the Kukasaur's approval, people get so disheartened that they give up on their dream to soar the skies. They resolve to quit trying for good. We call those people the wingless.
Oh.
Do they get expelled from the tribe?
Of course not, Paimon.
What? No, of course not. They're still prized warriors. We have a saying. Just as the Kukasaur treasures every feather on its body, so the tribe treasures each one of its children.
That's nice.
This hits even harder in the wake of the war. All of our young warriors carry the future of our tribe on their shoulders. Besides, every Kukasaur falls from its nest before it learns to fly. It's practically a rite of passage. Likewise for the wingless, we always hold out hope that one day, when they're ready, they'll rekindle their dreams and keep trying. Until then, all we can do is quietly watch over them from a distance. Just like I'm doing now.
Ah, okay. Paimon hopes she'll get back on her feet soon.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Well, from the sound of her whistling, her confidence has been seriously shaken. No Kukasaur is going to respond to a call that sounds like that.
Call?
Yeah. People from my tribe call to their Saurian companions by whistling or blowing a horn. So it sounds like Coyer was trying to summon a Kukasaur to practice her flying. But the Kukasaurs are an even prouder bunch than our warriors. They would never respond to a lackluster whistle like that. First she failed the trial, and now she's struggling to even summon a Kukasaur. That's only gonna hurt her confidence further. And getting trapped in that vicious circle is the kind of thing that'll make people go wingless.
Surely there must be something we can do to help.
Yeah.
That's very kind of you. Koyer's flying skills are up to par, but mentally she's stuck in a rut. If she wants to return to the sky, she has to overcome that for herself. I'm going to lay low nearby, just in case she takes a turn for the worse. Let me give you a tour around the tribe once this is all over.
Yeah.
Koyer still isn't giving up. Even though Chasca said that she has to do this by herself, Paimon can't help feeling like maybe we can nudge her in the right direction. What if we could get a Kukusaur to fly up to her? That might give her the confidence boost she needs.
Are we gonna have to turn into a Kukusaur? Actually, that sounds like a plan. Yeah, let's go help this girl. Just a little bit. Alright, yes, that's what I thought. I still apologize, I'm still getting used to this. I'm still getting used to this.
It's a Kukasaur! Oh my gosh! Is this really happening? I did it! I summoned one! I was beginning to think you'd all given up on me completely. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Looks like her mood's lifted. Now to wait until she's not looking and fly out of here.
Excuse me? Would you mind if we did some flying practice together? Right now?
I don't know about that.
I think I know where I went wrong in the test now. I need to maintain a higher speed on my turns. So, I just gotta practice my bell tail slides and split S maneuvers.
Yikes, those sound complicated. I'm out of my depth. This is too dangerous.
Also, I really want to try some stall turns and cobra maneuvers.
Crikey. Crikey. I've never even carried a passenger, let alone doing all that. I need to get out of here.
Huh? That sounded like a whistle. Is someone else trying to summon a Kukasaur?
Now's my chance.
Hey! Wait! Wait!
Do you think Koyer's feeling better now? Let's go back to that bridge and check.
Yeah, let's go see. Oh goodness, be smart about this. No, I'm not interested in fighting the cuckoo swords, I swear. No, leave me alone. Oh, it's Chasca too.
Chasca! I summoned a Kukasaur! They do still respond to me after all! Although, unfortunately, someone else summoned it away again before I had a chance to go for a flight.
Oh, really? That is unfortunate. But if you can do it once, you can do it again. Keep at it, and you'll pass the trial eventually.
You're right. You know, I almost thought about giving up, but I'm glad I didn't.
I just realized the mouse was like right on top of her nose.
Hey, Chasca, how's Koyer doing?
Huh? Who are you? And how do you know my name?
That's irrelevant.
These are my, friends. The Traveler and Paimon.
Hello.
you came up in conversation the other day because I was telling them about up-and-coming warriors in our tribe.
Nice save.
Oh, the Traveler, huh? So that's you. What do you mean up and coming? I'm closer to being wingless than I am to passing the trial. Anyway, we haven't met before, have we? You look so familiar somehow.
No, we have never met.
Maybe you saw her in the stadium? Or anywhere, really. She's been all over Natlan lately, so it's not surprising that you've seen her around.
Well, they forgot to fix that because it says you've seen him around instead of her.
If you say so.
Yeah, that must be it.
Koyer, Chasca.
Oh, is this the Elder?
Here you are. I've been looking everywhere for you two.
Oh, Elder Alpa! What's the matter?
I thought I should tell you myself. We're going to redo the flying trials.
Oh, and she has a vision.
Redo them? How come? This is so unexpected. And I can't believe you came out here just to tell us that in person.
It's really rare when you've seen NPCs with visions.
It's embarrassing to admit, but due to time constraints, we didn't do a proper inspection of the arena before the last round of trials began. Then we started to notice many candidates performing worse than expected. So we redid the inspection afterwards and found a number of issues which likely impacted candidate performance.
Really?
This was entirely our mistake, and I apologize unreservedly. I know it doesn't make up for it, but I thought bringing you this message in person was the least I could do.
Oh, okay.
That's crazy. I'm glad she's given another chance, though.
Chasca, these people you're with, are they the Traveler and Paimon?
Yes.
Huh? You've heard of us?
I have indeed. Gathering intel is an essential part of being a warrior. Plus, you've already made quite a name for yourself in Natlan. Actually, I've been meaning to invite you to enjoy our tribe's hospitality for some time.
Hospitality? Oh, that includes food, right?
Of course it does. If you let us host you, you'll be treated quite lavishly. Mighty warriors are highly revered in our tribe. Besides, we still owe you for your help during the war. Without you, we would have suffered far worse at the hands of the Abyss. So I like the chance to show you our gratitude on behalf of the whole tribe.
That's so nice.
Mighty warriors, plural? So Paimon counts too? Paimon's starting to like you a lot.
Of course you would, Paimon.
That should go without saying. Your flying skills are the envy of our tribe.
That's a good point.
The Flower Feather clan seems like a really nice bunch of people. We definitely need to take her up on this offer.
The last time was just a flying visit. We never got to check the place out properly.
Well, I'd love to stay, but I'm afraid I still have to inform the other candidates about the retrials. With our younger generation's future on the line, there's no time to lose.
Wait, Elder Alpa! Let me help! The sooner everyone gets the news, the better.
Very well. In that case, Chasca, could I leave you to entertain our guests?
Sure thing.
Okay. Let's meet by the Obsidian Totem Pole later. Koyer, let's get going.
Okay.
I'm not surprised that it's Chasca with us.
Alright, they're out of earshot. I'm just gonna come out and ask. That Kukasaur who responded to Koyer's call, that was your doing, wasn't it?
No.
I grew up with these creatures. I could tell something was off the second I saw it.
Yeah, I should have known.
Her whole demeanor seemed less like a Kukasaur and more like, well, you. So I figure you must have been pulling the strings somehow.
I can't believe you saw through it.
She looked very flustered when Koyer asked for a ride, so I whistled to give her a chance to escape.
Thank you, Chasca. I had a feeling it was you.
And judging by the look on your face, that was a welcome intervention, huh?
Yep.
It's all right. If you'd rather your hidden talents remain hidden, I respect that. I won't press you for answers, and I'll keep my speculations to myself. You're the kind of person I'd still trust, even if you had superpowers. I know you'd use them for good.
Technically, I deceived Coyer. Does that count as for good?
I think the ends justify the means in this case. She just lacked confidence, and you helped her resolve her internal conflict. If you hadn't intervened, I likely would have gotten my mom to help out instead. Although, having said that, there's a small chance she might have recognized her and seen through the whole thing. That would have done more harm than good.
Well, luckily no harm was done in the end.
Yeah. Anyway, if you're free now, how about I give you that tour I promised?
Alright, let's go. I'm still getting used to it slightly, but I've gotten better at using the, No, I don't want to fight you, Cuckoosaur, I swear. I didn't even notice this was here. That makes a lot more sense. Am I really still in fight mode with the Cuckoosaur? I swear. Oh, I think I recognize this kid. No.
Ready? I'm gonna get you! Uh-oh. Are they fighting? Should we try and break them up?
They're fine. Just doing their daily combat training.
Kids doing combat training.
Combat training? A little young for that, aren't they?
Not to us. We're a tribe of warriors. In ancient times, we were the most elite troops in the nation, responsible for patrolling and defending all of Natlan. And even though times have changed, we've kept our martial spirit alive.
Hey, is that Chasca?
Yes, it is.
Chasca, you're back!
Oh, can you come train with us?
Now's not a good time, I'm afraid. I'm showing the Traveler and Paimon around. Maybe next time.
The Traveler and Paimon? Wait, you mean that legendary warrior and legendary flying expert?
Yeah, sure.
Legendary? Yep, that's us, alright.
Awesome. It's so cool that you can fly without having to ride a Cuckoosaur. Even Chasca could only do that for short distances. Miss Traveler, can you teach me some cool sword tricks?
Sure.
Oh, Miss Traveler, my family's shop makes the best volcano cake. You gotta try it.
Let's behave ourselves, everyone. These people are here as our guests. They're going to meet Elder Alpa in a few minutes anyway. Kotini, instead of being jealous of other people's talents, why not work on developing your own? Kapak, there's no point in trying any cool sword tricks until you've mastered the basics. Have you done all your sword drills today? And Yatlan, easy does it, okay? Not every conversation has to turn into you plugging the family business.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
That was only one of them. Not gonna lie, that was only one of the children.
Sorry about those kids. They just got overexcited when they heard your name. Hope it didn't bother you too much.
Nah, it's okay.
This is a volcano cake that Yatlan forced into my hands. She said to think of it as an apology gift.
Whoa, it smells amazing! Traveler, you want some?
It does smell pretty good.
That's good. Yatlan will be thrilled.
By the way, Chasca, those kids really adore you. You're way better with them than Paimon expected. Paimon figured you'd be more... aloof, maybe?
Aloof, huh? Well, to be fair, there was a period when I was like that. Around the time when I first joined the tribe. But it's a terrible attitude to have as a peacemaker. It tends to turn situations that could have had a peaceful resolution into a stalemate that can only be resolved by force.
Resolved by force meaning beating both parties into submission?
Yep, exactly. As long as other options are available, I try to avoid that at all costs. Someone once told me that peace imposed by force will crumble in a matter of days. But peace achieved through genuine dialogue actually benefits both sides. Even if sometimes the parties are only willing to negotiate because they're both armed to the teeth.
Oh, wow.
That's true. Hey, Chasca!
Uncle Cusco knows you're back, and he's coming to get you.
Oh, Cusco.
Oh, thanks. Traveler, Paimon. Got a dash. I'll meet you at the totem pole up ahead. You can't miss it. It sticks out like a sore thumb.
Wait, are you running away?
First rule of conflict resolution? Grab the fan and run before the you-know-what hits.
Oh, yeah, I love how she had to say you know what.
Trust Chasca to make even running away sound cool.
Sorry about this. Just stall him for me, okay? I'll explain everything later.
Who is this Uncle Cusco that she's worried about?
If I could pull off this trick, it'll be so cool.
Honestly, who is she? Who is this? Who is this Uncle Cusco she's worried about, man? Oh, was that him?
A golden-haired outlander and a white flying object. You must be the traveler in Paimon.
Yes.
I heard Chasca was with you, but I suppose she's run away again, has she?
Yes.
Sorry, who are you?
Who am I? Only her father.
I had a feeling.
She's supposed to go for a checkup every 3 months to see how her abyss condition is doing. We both agreed on it. But she's already missed 3 checkups this year. That's 3 out of 4.
Abyss condition?
Yes. She got exposed to abyssal energy as a young child. Then her birth parents abandoned her. It's lucky those wild cucusaurs found her when they did, or she wouldn't have made it. They took her under their wing and raised her as one of their own.
That's not correct in the, this is not right. They always do this. It's one of their own, not one of their one.
Eventually, some riders out on patrol spotted her and brought her back to the tribe. But she was practically feral at that point. The moment you took your eyes off her, she'd be getting herself into a fight, or she'd run away to be with the Saurians. She seemed to prefer them to her own kind. She might as well have been a Saurian in human form.
That must be the aloof period she mentioned, right?
Sounds like there's more going on than just being aloof.
We later discovered that her exposure to the abyss had planted seeds of conflict in her heart. So, we started trying to bring it under control. But ultimately, she's the only one who can control it. Anyway, she's much more human these days.
I mean, she is also a lot older.
Yeah, don't worry about her. She seems pretty stable to Paimon. She's probably only avoiding the checkups because she thinks it'll stop you guys from worrying about her.
Yes, I'm well aware of that. She knows she needs to be careful. If her condition ever took a turn for the worse, she wouldn't be brushing it aside like this.
Then what's there to worry about?
It's just, every checkup she's been to, they find new cuts and bruises. Nothing to do with the abyss, of course. Oh no, that's all fine. The problem with her is, she's her own worst enemy. She's been living dangerously again, I'm sure of it. That's why she's avoiding the checkups. She wants to hide it from us.
Yeah, Paimon can see her doing that.
Oh. In the past, she always had Koichi to keep an eye on her. Now Koichi's gone, and I don't want to lose another daughter.
I understand.
Chasca's been increasingly reckless since Koichi passed. It's like she's trying to make up for it somehow. Next time you see her, please tell her to be careful for me. Even if she doesn't want to hear it. If she doesn't want to do these checkups anymore, that's fine. I just want her to stop putting herself in harm's way.
Oh, I think she heard everything. You can see my
Whoa,
mouse
where
over
did the
there.
time go? We should be back up with Chasca before it gets any later. To
Yeah.
get to the totem pole, we need to head north, right?
Oh, there's a... Yeah, it's right over here.
Hey, Chasca! Hey, Alba!
Sorry to keep you waiting.
It's all right. I bet my dad talked your heads off, huh? What did he say?
That you used to run away from home nearly every other day.
I was sometimes a little impulsive back then.
That's putting it mildly.
The memories. It feels like it was only yesterday when we brought you back and had Cusco and his family take you in. Back then, no one imagined this feral child would grow up to be the strongest warrior of the Flower Feather clan.
Huh? You were the one that brought Chasca back to the tribe?
That's right. Elder Alpa was already a veteran rider by then. She spotted me while patrolling from the skies and tracked down my Kukasaur mom.
Interesting.
Mom agreed it was time I tried to re-enter human society. But I didn't know the first thing about being civilized. I clashed with everyone who had to deal with me.
That makes sense.
And look at you now, renowned throughout the land as a peacemaker. How time flies. When the day comes that I can't fly anymore, it will be up to you to look after our tribe and our flying squad.
Oh, wow.
You know me, though. I'm not a natural commander. I'm better off as a lone wolf on the front line. So stick it out at least a few more years, okay? Give Koyer and the others time to come into their own.
Oh, stop.
Wait, so isn't the leader just the strongest warrior in the tribe? At least Paimon figured that's how your tribe would work.
Strength is certainly a core tenet in the Flower Feather clan. But strength means far more than martial prowess alone.
If it all came down to individual strength, I'd struggle to call myself a warrior, let alone a member of the flying squad. Any fighter in the tribe could take me down.
Really? I had you down as an elite warrior like Chasca.
Well, sorry to disappoint you. It was something I aspired to at one point. So much so that I went adventuring in the Cinder City, Ochkanatlan, to try and prove myself. But it was foolish of me. I wasn't ready. I came back empty-handed and seriously injured. The fact that I survived was something, I suppose. But after that, I never seriously considered myself a strong fighter.
And yet, you still managed to become the leader of the flying squad, thanks to your experience and determination. All while battling those old injuries. Don't you think that's a display of strength in its own right?
Let's shelve this discussion for now. Traveler, Paimon, there are some simple refreshments on the table. Please help yourselves.
Yes! Paimon was waiting for that part!
Didn't you just gorge yourself on a whole bunch of volcano cakes?
They were for the snack stomach. The refreshment stomach still has plenty of space.
Of course. Paimon and food, man.
Paimon is so full.
Well, if you're enjoying our hospitality, feel free to stay with us as long as you like.
Elder Alba? There's, something's come up.
What though?
Hmm?
What happened? Is it serious? Shall I deal with it?
It's... Some merchants showed up, not from our tribe. They said they're here to discuss some potential collaboration with us. Why now? This is terrible timing. There are a few wingless that we haven't managed to reach yet, and we still haven't inspected the retrial arena.
Wow, what a busy schedule. I guess that comes with being an elder, huh?
Let me handle the other errands while you meet with the merchants. You shouldn't be trying to do everything at your age.
You should help too. Seems only fair after all that food we ate.
It'll help with the digestion process, and we're not here for a free lunch.
Huh. Well, much obliged. Chasca, the remaining wingless are all people you know. Let's see. Pishika now manages the floating target balloons. Waska's probably still addicted to eyes on the feathered prize, and Junon spends her days up on the flying platform, staring at the Cinder City. I'll leave you to tell them the news.
Alright, sounds good. Alright, let's go find these people. And I accidentally did that. Okay, one of them's over here.
A retrial? What's the point? I pretty much treat life like it's a game. No Kukasaur's ever going to approve of that, no matter how many times I try.
Waskar, I can assure you, Kukasaurus wouldn't judge you for something like that.
Well, they must be judging me for something. Maybe I lack fighting spirit, or just don't have the talent. Not everyone's a natural like you. Don't waste your time on me. You'll have better luck with the ones who still have their heads in the clouds. In the meantime, I think I'm gonna treat myself to a few more games of Eyes on the Feathered Prize.
Of course.
Yeesh, there's wingless, then there's being a total lost cause.
You used to be a fierce warrior, actually. But fighting spirit alone won't win you the Kukasaurus approval.
Are all Kukusaurs so strict? The ones in floating target balloons and eyes on the feather prize seem pretty chilled out.
It's one thing to hang out and have fun, but quite another to take to the skies with a human life on your back.
I see.
Giving a ride to someone who's unqualified endangers not only the rider, but also the Kukasaur themselves. If the rider makes a mistake, they both suffer the consequences.
That is very true.
So we have a mutual understanding with the Kukasaurs. If someone isn't up to standard, we have to reject them. Even if it means breaking their hearts.
I understand. Alright, let's go up. Oh. No, I'm good. No, I'm good. I'm good. I didn't mean to go that way.
Are you sure you don't want to reconsider, Pashika?
I appreciate it, boss. But honestly, I'm pretty happy with my life nowadays.
Pashika, they're redoing the flying trials. Huh? Mutoda?
Ah, did Alpa send you? I was just telling Pashika the news, actually.
Oh, really?
The way things are with the tribe these days. I mean, you don't need me to tell you. This here is no future for a seasoned warrior like you.
Ah, come on, boss. Do you have any idea how long it's been? I've been wingless for years now. I'm not cut out for that anymore.
Aw, poor dude.
Of course, I'll do my part if we ever need to defend the tribe.
I just realized
But
I
there's
keep
really
on
no
forgetting
point
to
in me
move.
trying out for the flying squad now.
I keep on forgetting to move it, man.
I've already made my peace with it. Not everyone has what it takes to return to the sky after going wingless. Elder Alpa's perseverance is something else. And it's okay if I'm not destined for greatness. I might not have the Kukasaur's approval, but with my hot air balloons, I can still reach the skies. Handling these balloons every day, seeing how the customers react, the looks on their faces, that's enough for me.
Finding something you love doing can be just as hard as passing the flying trial. It's worth holding on to.
Exactly.
Fair enough. It's your choice. I won't force you.
Oh, by the way, you should try taking a balloon ride if you've got the time. Once you've been up there for yourself, You'll see why I love it so much.
I'm a little busy at the moment, but next time for sure.
No problem. If you ever want to give it a try, you know where to find me.
Alright, and then... I should really consider getting a mouse pad. Oh. That wasn't very smart. That's okay. That's okay. I can climb up here. And the other one is this way. Still haven't explored Ochkanatlan yet.
Hey, Junan. Gazing out at Ochkanatlan again, huh?
Chasca? What are you doing here? Is something up?
The flying squad is hosting retrials again soon. Wanna give it another try?
Maybe you're forgetting the definition of wingless. I've failed so many times already that I've decided to call it quits for good. I'm done. Elder Alpa always goes out of her way to come and tell me when a new trial is coming up, and it's nice of her to think of me. But nothing's gonna change. I'm not going to suddenly pass just because they're holding another trial.
Oh, that's sad.
They're making some big changes to the arena this time, so the flying experience should be smoother than before. Koyer's gonna try again.
No, forget it. If I was genuinely good enough to make the squad, the location shouldn't affect my chances. A true rider can fly confidently whatever the conditions, like you and Elder Alpa. Junan! They're redoing the... Huh? Chasca and the Traveler. You're already here.
Yeah, we are.
I guess they told you already then. Come on, let's go train together.
Aw. I'm guessing they're friends.
I'm gonna sit this one out.
What? Why? But you've always looked up to Elder Alpa. She went wingless after her injury and spent years drifting, but even she came back and made it in the end. If she can do it, why can't you?
I mean, I don't have that kind of perseverance. And besides, the last thing I want to do is fail in front of her yet again.
I think you'll do fine, girly.
Oh, come on. You know you don't need to worry about that. Alright, well, how about we just treat this as you being my mentor? Then will you train with me?
I mean...
Enough umming and ahhing. Let's just get up in the air and figure it out as we go.
Wait! Hold on, slow down. I can't keep up.
Well, I guess she has no choice.
Well, that's one way to do it.
Yeah. Junan, I hope I said that right, unwittingly chose the hard way.
They've been best friends since they were kids. If anyone knows how to get Junan out of a rut, it's Koyer. You helped Koyer deal with her internal conflict, and now she's done the same for someone else. You know, people often talk about how one conflict leads to another and so on. But sometimes in life, things spiral in a good direction instead.
Well, that's Act 1 complete.
We've notified all the wingless on the list now, right? Where to next?
The trial arena. It's not far from the tribe.
It's down south, I see. Oh. I was gonna say I started these. And then this last one's Chasca. I've changed my party up ever since I got my novelette. to the arena and look for the on-site staff.
Oh, hey there, Chasca. Did Elder Alpa send you?
Yeah, she's got other things on her plate right now. How are things looking here?
Well, the inspection revealed numerous blockages all over the trial arena. It looks like they're the result of ley line disorders caused by repeat abyss invasions.
This sounds really off, the voice.
Theoretically, we just need to clear those obstacles, and the arena will fill up with gaseous phlogiston again. But that's proving difficult to achieve in practice, for all sorts of reasons. Why don't you head on down and check things out for yourself? Feel free to ask the staff for more details.
Alright, Act 2. Act 1 and Act 2 are usually the shorter parts. Alright. Oh! I'm Chasca. Well, there's one right down here, so... might as well.
I think it should be possible to clear this spout with just a few hard hits.
I hate this angle.
But there are signs of strange life in here. Meddling with it might be dangerous.
Okay,
Take me up!
Hey, monsters!
Whoa! Yeah, I know she's a little overpowered.
I thought I was done for. Oh, this spout should be good now. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I know she's a little overpowered. There we go. Oh,
Let's fly!
that should help me out. Okay, I guess it's up. Up higher, right? Okay, there's one up here. Okay.
How strange. Why is there so much solid phlogiston here?
Well, it could be from the Children of Echoes. Maybe it got swept up here due to the ley line disturbances? And I did see those strange markings on the cliff.
I can't think of a way to resolve this. Short of going all the way to the Children of Echoes to borrow it to Petlisaur.
Oh, well, I have, I mean, I could just switch to my Shalonen, worst case. Let me see. L. O. Okay. Oh. Not me accidentally turning my caps locks on. Alright, Ah! Okay. That was, unprecedented. But it's okay. Alright, there's one over here. I think, yes. I just realized she whistles every time.
This is crazy. I put all of my strength into it, but it just won't break. Maybe Inkanak was right after all. If a stable structure is formed inside the solid phlogiston, I'll need to hit all the weak spots at the same time to break it. But
Yeah.
how am I supposed to do that?
I mean, I think Chasca can help. Oh, I have to wait. Okay, Chasca.
Open fire!
I was like, I think Chasca can help with that.
Ah, so that's how you do it. Amazing!
Alright, and then there's one more, I think, at the very top. Wait, just 5 more seconds, just 5 more seconds. Yes.
Oh, are you here to help? Thank goodness. There's no way I could do all this by myself. So the blockage here has to be cleared using a special bomb, but carrying explosives up that steep slope would be a recipe for disaster.
Chasca can help.
If I dropped it or slipped and fell, I'd be blown to bits in an instant. So, my plan was to transport the bomb to the other side, then send it over in a hot air balloon. All I need now is for someone else to strike the balloon at the right moment, dropping the payload right on top of the spout, and problem solved. What do you think? Simple enough, right?
I think I can handle that. Is that hot air balloon up there yours too?
Huh? Oh, that one. No, I've got no idea who that belongs to. Or how they got it up so high. I just wish I could fly up there and check out what kind of tech they're using. Ah, well. Getting the trial arena back in order is more important. I'll head over and set up now. Let me know when you're ready.
Will do. Okay. Let's just, get some more of this. Alright.
Alright! Get ready!
Open fire!
The gaseous phlogiston is being replenished. Looks like all the spouts have been unblocked. Let's head back up.
Perfect. All done and dealt with.
Wow, you took care of everything in no time at all. Incredible work. Now we just have to wait until the gaseous phlogiston is fully replenished. Then we can kick off the retrials.
Actually, Inkanak, I'd like to do a test flight first, just to make sure we're not missing anything. Could you arrange that for me?
Huh? But you only just finished getting the arena ready. There could still be other hazards we're unaware of.
Yeah, that's the point.
All the more reason to have me test it out. Think of it as another inspection.
I guess you're right. With your flying skills, you won't be in any serious danger, even if there are hazards we overlooked.
The conditions in this area seem a little unstable, but a test flight is the only way to catch any lingering issues.
All right, I'll get things set up for you. Just let me know when you're ready.
I think I'm ready. Alright, let's talk to her. Look at this down.
Are you ready? This should be a piece of cake for Chasca, but still, try to be careful.
I'm sure she'll be fine.
All right, then spread your wings and fly. Let's fly.
How do I go lower again? Some of this. Okay, so we gotta lower down. Okay, so these will replenish my Felicigen every time, so it's fine. Almost missed that. no. Oh.
That was amazing. Paimon couldn't take her eyes off you.
So any further issues with the venue?
No, nothing major. Give it a few days, and we should be able to conduct the trials.
Okay, so I guess it's waiting time.
Help! Help me!
Oh, is that a guy from Fontaine?
You're from the Flower Feather clan, right? Please, come quick, you've got to help us!
Catch your breath first. What's the situation?
We got attacked by a Kukasaur.
Huh?
My friends are still stranded in the middle of the road with the goods we were transporting. Please, I'm begging you, save them.
Huh? Are Kukusaurs really that aggressive? Do they usually attack groups of people unprovoked?
I don't think so.
Not in my experience, but there are exceptions to every rule. Let's go check it out.
Alright. That's a guy from Fontaine, too, I
Ouch!
think.
I've never seen such an aggressive Kukusaur.
Oh, it's Elder Alpa, too.
Chasca? Traveler? This is a surprise.
Elder Alba? Huh. So, where's this aggressive Kukusaur we've heard about?
Already flew away. Looks like it backed off once it realized that reinforcements were coming.
So why do you think it attacked these people in the first place? Was it after the food?
No. These merchants are even transporting food.
Ah, thank goodness. The phlogiston wings are intact.
Oh, what's that?
Phlogiston wings.
What are those?
Thank you so much for coming to our rescue. These phlogiston wings are our most prized goods. If anything happened to them, it would ruin us.
What even is that, though?
Wait a minute. Are you the merchants that were looking to collaborate with us? Wormy told me about you.
Yeah, that's us. So I take it you're Elder Alpa?
Yes, she is.
I am. You must be exhausted from your journey, not to mention shaking up from the attack. Let me bring you back to our tribe to rest. We can talk business after you've recovered.
But Elder Alpa, what about the Kukasaur attack?
Well, our guests here weren't seriously injured, and their goods are intact. Perhaps that Kukasaur was just having a bad day.
Maybe, but it seems suspicious, not gonna lie.
There are so many of them around here. You'd expect something like this every once in a while. I don't think we need to pursue it any further. More importantly, how are the preparations for the flying trials going? Is everything in order over at the arena?
Everything's on track. Trials should be able to start very soon.
Huh? Did you say flying trials? What a coincidence! Sounds like a perfect use case for our phlogiston wings. You'll be pleasantly surprised by what they can do.
Oh, really? Now I'm intrigued.
Well then, let's forget all about this Kukasaur attack for now. We have some serious business to discuss.
I have, like, suspicions. Something suspicious is going on, and I can feel it. There's no way. No way something's not suspicious.
So that's it? That all went smoother than expected. Well, guess we'd better get going. Huh? Chasca?
Oh, what are you looking at? Oh, right, I forget. Oh, what? Is that a Kukasaur feather?
A blood-stained feather.
I have a feeling I know exactly what happened. I don't think the Kukasaur attacked them. Oh wow, that was really short compared to the first part. Oh my goodness. I mean, I completely forget how close we are to the Masters of the Nightwind, because the Masters of the Nightwind is literally right over there. Super close.
The Flower Feather Clan should be about ready to hold the new flying trials by now. Let's go check it out.
Traveler and Paimon. You came.
Yep, and it looks like we made it just in time. Although, can't say the same for the Cuckoosaurs. Bit of a low turnout, huh?
Aw.
Yeah, you'll see why soon enough.
Chasca knows something.
All right, get ready. 3, 2, 1, fly!
What the? Are those the phlogiston wings?
They're really flying! I feel light as a feather. I'm flying without a Cuckoosaur.
These phlogiston wings are awesome.
Ah, they're jetpacks.
What's going on? Paimon can barely believe her eyes. How did they fly all on their own?
What happened while we were gone?
The merchants we ran into that day were selling a product called phlogiston wings. It's a flying machine worn on the back. To operate it, you just use a handheld trackball that controls the flow of gaseous phlogiston.
That's incredible.
Yeah. If our tribe, well, if Natlan mass adopted this technology, it would revolutionize our mobility and responsiveness in times of crisis.
Yeah, that's true.
Just think of the countless tragedies that could be averted.
I feel like I'm dreaming. Did I really just fly on my own without the help of a Cuckoosaur?
You'd better believe it. Plus, you just passed a flying trial. Right, Elder Alba?
Aw.
Elder Alpa?
I don't think she feels right about these things.
Should this really count as a pass? If we did the trial using phlogiston wings?
Why not? The scoring rubric is about flying performance. It doesn't specifically say you have to ride a Cuckoosaur, does it?
I guess, but the thing is that I think there has to be something between, like, the bond between, a human and a Cuckoosaur.
Yeah, maybe, but... I mean, even Chasca had to ride a Cuckoosaur in a trial, right? And the whole point of a trial is to test both your flying technique and your ability to work with a Saurian companion.
Exactly.
Well, if we can fly by ourselves, maybe we don't need to test the ladder anymore.
I just still don't feel right about it.
Chasca, Traveler, what are your thoughts on this new invention?
It's an unknown quantity. Okay then. You should use it with caution.
Right? That's what I think too.
I agree that they have strategic value, but I don't think it makes any sense to evaluate candidates by the current testing standards if they're using phlogiston wings.
That is true.
Why? Shunan finally mustered the courage to go through with this, and now you're saying it doesn't count?
I don't have any experience using these wings in battle, nor is it immediately obvious how to incorporate them into the existing systems in our tribe. Taking a longer-term perspective, I think we need to start by getting thoroughly acquainted with how these things work. Then we can develop a new trial format with new assessment criteria, tailored to candidates using the phlogiston wings.
You all raise valid points. But Chasca, while your proposal sounds perfectly reasonable, it would probably take years to put it into practice.
That's true.
We lost so many people in that war. These phlogiston wings could be exactly what we need to strengthen our forces and boost morale in this trying time. And as for real-world battle experience, there will be plenty of opportunities to gain that. I have high hopes for you, Junon.
Huh? Hey, stop staring into space! Say thank you! Oh, thank you. Thank you, Elder Alpa.
I don't know why, but something seems very suspicious, though.
You have nothing to thank me for. Remember, the way you got your wings back was by relying on yourself.
Oh, Elder Alba! Bad news! Cuckoosaurs are attacking the merchants again!
Uh-huh.
Again? Okay, everyone, stay put while I...
And Chasca's going.
Chasca!
Let's go follow Chasca. Guns and Wings, that's an interesting title for a chapter, but it makes sense. It is
Chasca
Chasca.
rushed off like that? And then Elder Alpa and the others too? Anyway, let's go see what this is all about.
not far from the, No, I'm not fighting you, Kukusaur, I swear.
Oh, it's back! It found us again! Run! Get out of here!
I don't think it's fighting. It doesn't look like it's fighting.
Curses. She's really riled up this time. Hey! Stop running! We'll never outrun a creature with wings! Get back here and let's fight!
I don't... Well, I mean, it doesn't look like she's attacking, though. Or he, I don't know. Kukusaur
Stop,
is not
all of
attacking.
you.
Oh, go Chasca.
Chasca! Oh, wonderful! Quick, get rid of that thing!
Why would she do that? I have a feeling she knows this Kukusaur.
What's going on? Why isn't she doing anything?
Be patient, my guy.
So it really is you.
Yep, it's her Kukusaur mother. I had a feeling.
Sister.
Oh, it's her... What? Sister?
Wait, sister? That Kukusaur is Chasca's sister?
Oh no, it's her Kukusaur sister. Yeah, she knows her. Yeah, you can tell. You can really tell that they know each other. Oh, she's mad.
Koya, wait!
Is Chasca gonna be okay? Should we go check on her?
Chasca. Oh.
Chasca? Are you okay?
I'm fine. Sorry for making you worry.
You're not going to keep following her?
No point. She's an expert at hiding her tracks. Once she's shaken you off, you'll never catch up to her. At least, I always used to lose to her at hide and seek when we were kids.
When you were kids?
Well, yeah. You know I was raised by Kukusaurs. Anyway, she and I grew up in the nest together. Her name's Koya, and she's my big sister.
You could tell that they knew each other.
We played together all the time, chasing each other through treetops or mountaintops. It felt like it would go on that way forever. Until the day I was sent back to live with the humans. Not all Kukusaurs are friendly towards people. Koya, for instance, she's fine with me because we grew up around each other, but she's not fond of other humans. When Mom decided to send me away, Koya strongly protested, and after I left, she became more and more reluctant to interact with humans.
Then why is she coming around now?
Maybe she thinks that humans stole you away from her.
It's a possibility, but in any case, we still stayed best friends at first. I had a hard time adjusting to life in the tribe. So whenever something went wrong, I'd run off into the wild and vent to Koya.
Ah, so that's what Uncle Cusco was talking about. He said you seemed to prefer hanging out with Saurians to your own kind back then.
Yeah, I did. But then, gradually, everything changed. With a new mom and dad, a new tribe, and Koichi, I started getting curious about these humans, and made an effort to understand their behavior. The more time I spent with them, the less I spent with Koya. And then, one day, it was Koya's turn to leave the nest. She sought me out and asked if I was willing to leave the tribe and go live in the wilderness with her.
And you told her no.
As far as I can remember, that was the first time she ever approached a human settlement on purpose.
So, how did you answer her?
Well, I wouldn't be standing here talking to you if I'd said yes.
In other words, you turned her down?
No, I was torn. On the one hand, I'd already made up my mind to embrace my new family and accept my human identity. But I also knew that Koya wasn't a fan of humans, and I didn't want to disappoint her. She took my hesitation as an answer. She saw it as a personal betrayal, threw a huge fit, and then flew off. We hadn't seen each other since, well, until today. Not for a lack of trying, though. I tried asking Mom where Koya's new nest was so I could talk things out with her. But Koya had already asked Mom not to tell me where she'd moved to.
Ah, that makes sense.
It must be hard for Mom, being stuck between her two daughters. So I didn't press the issue. And I didn't go looking for her.
But after today's events...
If things carry on like this, I need to make sure I find her before anyone else. Even if she doesn't want to see me.
Oh.
For now, let's bring the wounded back to the tribe. And see what Mutota and Elder Alba have in mind.
Yeah. I'm gonna... Yeah. This will be a lot faster.
So, I hear there's been another Kukasaur attack.
Ha! I knew it! They're wild animals, and they can't be trusted.
Whoa, chill out, dude.
Hey, show a little respect. The Kukasaurs are our partners.
Exactly.
Maybe in the flying squad, but they don't give a hoot about the rest of us.
Well, now that we have the phlogiston wings, do we even need the Kukasaurs anymore?
Are you kidding? How are we supposed to protect our tribe without them?
I didn't mean it like that.
Huh? Protect our tribe? Or are you just scared that your precious flying squad will lose its prestigious position?
Oh, goodness.
You take that back!
Things are changing so quickly.
Chasca, there's a conflict emerging there. Aren't you going to nip it in the bud?
The whole tribe's talking about this now. Breaking up a single fight won't solve anything. The real source of conflict here is the phlogiston wings. And what happened with Koya.
On any other day, people would just brush this attack aside. After all, clashes between wild Kukasaurs and humans are no more common than those between people.
It's true.
But now that the phlogiston wings have entered the equation, it's sparked a debate over whether our tribe needs the Kukasaurs at all.
I worry that we risk repeating the mistakes of the Cinder City. Back then, Lord Ochkon's hatred of the Saurians nearly destroyed the peace forged by the Pyro Archon. Chasca, to prevent things from deteriorating further, I'd like to task you with restoring peace to the tribe.
I will.
Yeah, and I'll help.
Traveler, you've already done so much for Natlan, and the Flower Feather clan has no right to ask more of you. But...
Say no more. I'm in. Chasca is my friend, and the Flower Feather tribe are my friends.
looks like I was making a mountain out of a molehill.
And don't forget about Paimon. Just leave this to us.
This whole situation has unfolded so quickly that it's put us on a back foot. To tell the truth, it makes me a little suspicious.
You think someone might have orchestrated all this?
It's possible. Leave it with me. I'll look into it.
I had a feeling that might be possible.
Also, Chasca, could you try to keep a low profile while you're out there digging around? We don't want to give our hand away.
Makes sense.
I'll do my best.
Okay, so where should we start?
This all began with Koya's attacks. If we can find out what led her to do it, that should give us something to work with.
But will she even talk to us?
Unlikely. Given how she reacted when I showed up, I don't think she's forgiven me. If you want to resolve a conflict through dialogue, sometimes you need a third-party facilitator. Let's go see my mom.
I had a feeling we'd have to go see her Kukasaur mom, and her Kukasaur mom is where? Over there. Well, time to have some fun. Let's make our way over.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
Don't worry, Navi, I have no plans on hurting the Melusines. Nonacula space. Man, the Kukusaurs use so much. What gives? Oh, okay, I guess that's enough.
Wow, so this is where you used to live as a child?
Mm-hmm. When I was little, we used to do this thing where I'd jump from the top of this tree, and Koya would fly over from the platform and catch me in midair. Or sometimes we'd both fly from the treetop together, and then after some aerial maneuvering, she'd throw me up onto that platform. After we got a bit older, we went to the nearby shores looking for even greater heights.
Stop! You're gonna give Paimon a heart attack!
Oh, really? I just thought it made a fun story.
I liked it.
Then I'll share more with you when there's time. Anyway, back to the matter at hand.
Oh, she's calling her mom. Oh, her mom's so pretty.
Hey, Mama Bird, I'm back. My last visit was only a week ago, wasn't it? See? I visit you more than I visit Papa Cusco. I brought a couple of friends with me. These are the Traveler and Paimon. Traveler, Paimon, this is my mom. Her name is Chimpu. In the human tongue, anyway.
Oh.
Hi!
So you understand Saurian language?
No, not really. I don't speak it as such, but I can sort of get the gist. Although only with Mom and Koya, since I spent my formative years with them.
That makes sense.
Even then, it's basically a best guess based on their sounds, body language, and expressions. Seems to work about 9 times out of 10, anyway. As for whether Mom understands me, I can't always tell. But somehow we still manage to communicate. Call it the family bond, I guess. Don't worry. I'm doing well, but I think Koya might be in some trouble. I know she's never been a fan of humans, but she's never deliberately attacked them before either. What's behind this sudden change?
Does, Auntie Chimpu know anything?
Doesn't look like it. Koya hasn't visited her in a long time.
Oh, interesting.
Then, could you please tell me where she's living nowadays? I really need to talk to her. If this animosity between her and the tribe continues, then the next time there's an incident, I don't know if I'll make it there in time.
What did she say?
She said she'll take us there.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you, Mom.
Okay, so where does Koya live? Probably somewhere on the map I haven't explored yet. Great. Alright, let's just go then. It's just this way. Ah, insufficient phlogiston. Nice. Oh, wait. That should help me. Oh, and this should help me too. Oh, looks like I'm going in the right direction anyway, so that's good news. Still far. I think I see her nest. Oh goodness. Yes. Thank you. Oh, she's not here either? Or is she here? I don't know. Oh, what is that? Is that a tree?
This is a really remote location. Guess she was trying to get as far away from humans as possible.
We stay here? Okay. Got it. Traveler. Paimon. Mom says we should stay out of sight for now. She'll talk to Koya first.
Makes sense, makes sense.
Koya is very hostile toward humans right now. So if we show up unannounced, it might just make things worse.
Got it. I understand. Trust me, I really do understand. Oh, that's Koya. Let's see if we can figure out their conversation. Oh.
Any idea what they're saying?
Sounds like things are more complicated than I imagined. There's evidence in this area suggesting that Koya might have been the victim of a human attack.
That makes sense. I'm not surprised. You can see the arrows everywhere too. Oh, she's surprised.
No!
What's wrong?
It's Chime, Koya's child. The attackers kidnapped her.
Why am I not surprised? Man, humans are just straight up assholes sometimes, aren't they?
They came over the sea, under the cover of night, and they took Chime.
What the fuck, man?
What the heck? Who would do such a thing?
An asshole, that's who.
I searched day and night, and finally found them.
When she says them, does she mean... They're here! Chasca, let's go. Did they hit her?
Oh, yeah! Topal's contraption is working like a charm. Got her in one.
Hey, there's another one! Wait, is that the one that got away last time?
What?
Who cares? Just get them all. Topal pays us per catch.
Who is this T'Pol? Hello? What do you think we're doing? What do you think you're doing? I knew they were suspicious. Oh, Chasca. Yep, there goes Chasca. Chasca's gonna go kick some ass.
Chasca? How do you get here? Quick,
Yeah.
stop her!
Yeah, you
Don't
thought.
you even think about running away!
Yeah, you thought. You really thought. You really thought.
Don't come any closer, or I'll... Go, Phlogiston Wings! Take me out of here!
Uh-oh, looks like it malfunctioned.
Oh yeah, that's also a problem.
This is bad. Mom and Koya are already injured. And if that thing explodes right next to them...
Chasca, take it away.
Help! Elemental energy suppresses it! Please, someone!
Get back!
It's still going, and it's getting worse.
Guess we need a more permanent solution. All right then.
What is she gonna do? Oh wow, she threw it.
That was too close. I thought I was gonna die.
The response, that can still be arranged. Yeah, you thought. I knew there was something going on with these guys.
Answer us honestly. Were you the ones who attacked Koya before?
No, it was...
It was who then?
Well, she says it was you.
If you still want to deny it, we have other ways of making you talk.
Just tell me, who sent you here?
Yeah, who sent you?
It was T'Pol. He told us to catch all the wild Kukasaurs we can find.
T'Pol?
And he also said that this Kukasaur has become a thorn in his side, so it needs dealing with urgently.
Who is this T'Pol, though?
T'Pol? Huh. Sounds familiar. But where from?
So, where is he now?
Well, he tends to send his orders in writing. He pretty much never communicates with us in person. When he does, he wears a mask to hide his face. And whenever we trade Kukasaurs for phlogiston wings, we deal with his henchmen.
Of course it's a hidden
So
figure.
you didn't even make those wings?
I didn't think so.
All we did was slap some labels on them and transport them over here, to make them look like they're imported.
To make it harder to trace their origins.
Why does he want you to catch Kukasaurs?
I don't know, honest!
Well, that's mighty convenient, huh? What about if I held a gun to your head? Would that change your answer?
Oh, goodness. Yeah, I mean, she's got a big gun, so,
No need. I'm sorry. I'll tell you everything I know.
You better.
T'Pol doesn't tell us much, but he always stresses that he wants them alive. So that gives us some clues. This is just a best guess, of course, but we suspect that the gaseous phlogiston stored in the track balls is drawn directly from the Kukasaurs.
What? That's insane.
What?
Oh yeah, and that's especially threatening because that's her baby that they have.
Easy now. You're still injured. Hey, keep talking.
Yes, ma'am. So, the gaseous phlogiston has to be highly refined in order to power the phlogiston wings. The slightest imperfection can have disastrous consequences, as you just witnessed. But the Kukasaurs have a natural ability to process gaseous phlogiston. So, if you use them as an intermediary,
Oh my
then...
goodness, that poor baby. Oh yeah, she's really upset. That makes sense though. That's literally like, the parent in her.
That's enough. So the Kukasaurs you took, where are they now?
T'Pol should have them. But no one knows where he's based, apart from him and his henchmen.
I've got an idea. Let's see if they follow through with this idea that I'm thinking of. I want to see.
We've tried looking for it ourselves, even followed them a few times. But we always end up losing track of them.
Random thought. Maybe they're hiding up in the sky?
I guess that means we can't go after the ringleader yet.
T'Pol. I'm sure I've heard that name. Maybe it was...
Chasca, Traveler!
Chief Alpa? How
The
did...
voice! It's Alpa!
Elder Alba? What brings you all the way out here?
Yeah.
Well, I was patrolling nearby when I heard the sound of an explosion. What's going on?
Let me fill you in.
I don't believe it.
Elder Alba, does the name T'Pol ring a bell to you? I feel like I've seen it written down before. Maybe in a list of candidates for the flying trials?
Huh? So he's a member of your tribe then?
I would assume so.
No. If he was a member of the Flower Feather clan, I definitely know him.
Maybe they're using a secret name? Shall we head back to the tribe and do some investigating? Oh. Alba, what is it?
Now that you mention it, I do remember a young man from outside our tribe who came to participate in our flying trials once. You were away on a mission at the time, which is probably why you don't remember him. He was a craftsman from the Children of Echoes, but he'd always dreamed of soaring the skies, so he wanted to join our flying squad.
The Children of Echoes? That's rare.
But despite his best efforts, he unfortunately failed to pass the trial and gain the Kukasaur's approval. In the end, he went wingless and returned dejected to the Children of Echoes.
I'm not surprised.
Wingless, huh? Maybe he invented the phlogiston wings to get revenge on the cuckoosaurs.
Maybe.
Perhaps. Or maybe it's simply his way of dealing with his regrets over his past flying endeavors.
Either way, it doesn't excuse his abuse of the cuckoosaurs. I'm gonna take these guys back and expose the truth to the tribe. It's time for this conflict to end.
Easy, Chasca. Remember what I said about keeping a low profile? The ringleader still hasn't shown himself, and this man's allegation about powering the phlogiston wings with cuckoosaurs is only speculation. Bringing these men to the tribe now won't win over any current supporters of the phlogiston wings. In fact, it may even escalate the conflict further.
That's true. Valid.
After all, many are mistrustful of the cuckoosaurs after recent events.
Is that why T'Pol waited until now to try to capture my sister?
I don't know. I mean, he did tell us to spread negative rumors about the cuckoosaurs and slip some Mora to anyone opposed to them, but...
Wow.
But Koya only attacked humans because they stole her child!
Nevertheless, we will be hard-pressed to change people's minds while emotions are running high. Unless we have irrefutable evidence.
You mean we need to catch T'Pol himself?
Bravo! My thoughts exactly. In the meantime, leave these men with me. I'll escort them back to the tribe. I'll take the other members of their crew into custody, too. They won't get another chance to stir up trouble.
Fair enough. I guess finding T'Pol is gonna be the key to resolving this conflict. Let's hope the Children of Echoes have some info on him.
Yeah, hopefully.
Sorry, whatever it is, it'll have to wait till this is all blown over. I have to fix this situation before it spirals out of control. Mom, Sis, rest up and get well soon. I gotta fly.
Oh, we actually get to hear what they're saying now. If you're worried, go ahead and follow her. Don't worry about me. Mom can take care of herself. Got it. Aw, Koya's gonna follow us. Alright, let's go.
Silence!
Oh. Oh, are we already near the Children of the Echoes? Let me see this. Oh wow, we're already over here. What the heck?
Says that T'Pol's from the Children of Echoes. But how do we track him down? Just ask around until we find him?
Maybe.
Let's start by talking to someone we know. It'll be faster that way. At this time and place, I'll bet the easiest person to find is...
Xilonen.
Wakey, wakey, Xilonen!
Yes, I knew it.
Oh, it's you. Okay, give me a second. I'll come down.
I love Jalonin. It seems like you two both love love climbing trees. I can't read.
I climb trees to fly further and see farther. I don't usually stop for a nap.
Well, we're not all like you. Always full of energy, even after flying around all day. Yeah. So, you've come all this way and interrupted my precious nap time. Might I inquire as to, why?
I'm sorry, Shilonen, but it couldn't wait. Does the name T'Pol mean anything to you? He's a craftsman, apparently.
Huh. T'Pol. Yeah, that rings a bell. I think that's Puma's child.
Is he in the tribe right now?
Nope, I'm afraid you're a few years too late. Why are you looking for him?
It's a long story.
Phlogiston wings. Wow, okay. The kid actually pulled it off. Well, looks like no more rest for me today.
Ooh, is she gonna come help us?
Pulled it off? You mean he's tried making something like this before?
Yeah, he started trying to build a flying machine right after he got back from the Flower Feather clan.
Not surprised.
So right after he went wingless then. Was this flying machine anything like the gun you made me?
You mean your gun that's harder to tame than the proudest Kukasaur? No, he wanted to build something that allows anyone to fly freely, even if they're not naturally gifted. But he never got very far back then, though. Blew up his workshop a few times and barely made it out alive. I never really kept up with him after that.
Oh, wow. I'm not surprised, though.
His parents traveled a lot in their youth and only returned to the tribe after he was born. But they settled in a remote area and don't interact with other people much. Which means most people in the tribe don't know them very well. Your best bet is to chat to his direct family.
Makes sense.
I'll go get Puma. Wait for me in front of the workshop. I won't be long.
Bow your head.
I messed up and clicked E. At least I didn't click Q. I would have wasted his Q. Because at least the E comes back. Wait a minute, am I going the right way? I just don't normally go this way, I don't think. I'm sorry, Petlosaur, I don't want to fight you. I just want to go to Jalonin's workshop. Let's be smart about this. Jeez.
I'm back. Allow me to introduce T'Pol's mother, Puma.
Hello, we're...
Oh, save the pleasantries. I don't want to spend any longer talking about that boy than I have to.
Okay. Okay then.
Huh?
I disowned him long ago. He is no child of mine.
I see.
All he cared about was his pipe dream of reaching the sky. Oh, we tried to talk sense into him, but he was obsessed. And then when he left us, he spouted some nonsense about building a workshop in the sky to avoid the constant criticism of us ground dwellers. He left his notebook behind. Whatever questions you have, you can look for them in there. I am done talking about him.
Jeez, I've never heard somebody have such disdain for their own child.
He's no son of mine. He never called me Mom anyhow.
Wow, they've really fallen out. Paimon sure wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
Her husband, T'Pol's father, he passed away recently, and T'Pol didn't even bother to show his face at the funeral.
Wow.
If you ask me, that was probably the final straw for Puma. I'll go keep her company. If there's anything else you need, just come and find me.
Thanks, Jalonen.
Thank you.
Appreciate your help, Jalonen. Always will.
Okay, so this notebook is the only lead we got now, right? What's in there?
Alright, this is just... Wait a second. The balloon that we saw. It's that balloon.
Some early designs for the phlogiston wings, and some theorizing about an airborne workshop. Ochkanatlan, the Cinder City. Looks like that's where he got his technological inspiration from.
So, was he serious about the workshop in the sky? But that's such a big project for one person. Do we think he actually pulled it off?
Actually, look at that balloon sketch. Haven't we seen that somewhere before?
Oh, yes. The one from the trial arena that was super high up.
Yeah, that's definitely it.
That balloon has been there for a while, and everyone's been wondering how it got up there, but what if that's the wrong question? What if it started off even higher up, above the clouds and out of view, and it only descended to its current height due to some kind of malfunction?
In other words, it could be...
Part of T'Pol's workshop?
I think so.
Seems likely. If T'Pol's base had been hiding above the clouds this whole time, that would definitely explain why Isidore couldn't find it.
I totally called it! But how do we get up there? Chasca, can you even fly that high?
By myself? Possibly. But with a passenger, no chance.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I doubt even phlogiston wings could take you up that high. At least, not without that relic T'Pol mentioned in his notebook.
Yeah, and he's probably holding on to it. We'll have to find another way.
Can you fly up that high, Paimon?
Nope. That's way beyond Paimon's altitude. Also, would you really expect Paimon to go up there and take on T'Pol by herself?
That'd be pretty funny.
Let's not worry. Just because we can't think of a solution doesn't mean no one else can. I'm not the only flying expert in my tribe, you know.
Oh, good point. We should go ask Elder Opa.
And Mutoda. He was quite the flying ace back in the day, too. Let's head back and see what they suggest.
Good idea. Alright, let's go see them.
Chasca, you're finally back. Things are getting really tense in the tribe. Have you made any headway with your investigation?
Yes, we have.
Some people even think we arrested the merchants just to support the flying squad and crack down on the phlogiston wings.
If things are escalating even though we've rounded up the merchants, maybe there are other parties that are fanning the flames too?
We found some promising leads, but there's a major obstacle standing between us and the irrefutable evidence we need.
A relic from the Cinder City? So Ochkon's still managing to sow discord, even after all these years.
An airborne workshop and a hot air balloon above the trial arena. And that's where you're trying to get to now?
Yeah. Any ideas how we can get up there?
Neither phlogiston wings nor a Kukusaur can take you that high up. Do you really think that's where T'Pol is hiding?
Yep.
You know what? There might just be a way.
Ooh, what is it?
Really?
Do you still remember those spouts in the arena? When they were all blocked, the gaseous phlogiston was trapped and unable to flow. But now, it's flowing freely. If we were to block them up again...
You mean all of them except the one at the very top of the arena? To build up the pressure there?
Oh.
Precisely. With all the gaseous phlogiston flowing through one spout, it would create a high-pressure wind current.
Yes, that would work.
And then we just ride it up into the sky!
Yes, it has its risks, But with Chasca's abilities, I think she could manage it.
It's an extremely risky approach. But I agree that it's feasible.
Yeah, same.
If you want to give it a try, check with Inkanak at the trial grounds. She can explain how to block the spouts. Chasca, if anyone has a hope of seizing this evidence from the high heavens, it is you.
Yeah, and we're here to help. Now, come on, let's go.
Settle down.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I did it again. Alright, let's go block these spouts. Except for that one, obviously.
Goodness me, that is a very bold idea.
Maybe so, but we have to act fast. What's the quickest way for us to block off the spouts?
From a technical perspective, I'd have to advise taking some measurements and carefully planning this out first. But I'm guessing that's not what you want to hear.
Right.
Then we'll have to take the rough and ready approach. See the solid phlogiston over there?
Yep, I see them.
Our prior inspections revealed that some kind of stable structure has formed inside, making it highly damage resistant.
Oh, so we're gonna knock down those solid phlogiston on top of the things, if I'm correct.
It's not without its weak points, but unless they're all struck at the same time, the structural integrity won't be threatened.
So, what happens if we do strike them all at once?
It'll collapse.
Okay, I see where you're going with this.
Yeah, you got it. As long as you hit all the weak spots at once from the right angle, the solid phlogiston will fall right on top of the spout and block it up.
Yep.
You're right about rough and ready. Sounds like my kind of plan.
Alright, let's use Chasca.
Take me up!
Alright. We'll do this one first.
Look! There's a chunk of solid phlogiston right over that spout!
Oh, we're close enough.
Open fire! Bullseye!
Beautiful. And then there's this one. We gotta go press control to go down. Just a little bit further, and then go further. We go down further. Closer.
Locked on!
Oh! Okay, we need phlogiston. Phlogiston. Yeah, let's take that.
Let's fly! Bullseye!
Beautiful. Okay, and to the top of the mountain we go! Wait. I want this first.
Giddy up!
If we can't use Chasca the whole time, then we might as well just use this guy, and hopefully we'll make it. Yeah, we'll make it.
It actually worked! But wait, how are Paimon and the Traveler supposed to get up there?
Koya can give you a lift. She's actually been following us this whole time.
Yes, she has. I see her over there in the corner.
Wow, Paimon didn't notice at all.
Why didn't she come and join us?
Well, probably because she didn't want to get too close to humans. Or maybe just me. But right now, we need her power.
Whoa, you didn't even have to summon her.
I think she understands that we're trying to help.
Yes, up there. That's probably where Chime is. All right, let's go have a little talk with this T'Pol.
Yes. Let me get out of this. Well, that's really high.
Haven't ever flown that fast before. She feels so ready to throw up.
At least we made it in one piece.
Aha. Just as I thought. It might look like a regular hot air balloon from the outside, but up close, it's clearly been heavily remodeled. And sure enough, it only descended below the cloud line because the custom-built machinery malfunctioned.
Can you tell what the issue is?
I should be able to figure it out with DePaul's notebook. Thankfully, I know a little DIY from fixing up my guns when they're having issues. That should just about do it. Now all it needs is a nice hard kick.
Maybe that works on your guns, but, huh? We're really moving!
Alright, we're here at the workshop
Here
and it's
it is!
massive.
The workshop in the sky! Oh, you gotta see it to believe it.
Wow, it's massive.
Makes you wonder why T'Pol even bothers with phlogiston wings when he has tech like this.
Well, according to the notebook, the platform beneath us runs on components from the Cinder City. Those can't be mass-produced. Also, I have some doubts about its mobility after seeing how it moved just now. For someone like T'Pol who dreams of flying freely, this definitely doesn't cut it.
Yeah, exactly.
But if he's got that relic, he should be able to make a set of prototype wings for himself, right? Why bother making a whole flying workshop so he can mass produce them? But this doesn't add up. If he's already achieved the power of flight, then he must have bigger dreams we don't know about. But what?
Oh, if you can come and go freely from this workshop. Okay, yeah.
With any luck, we'll find the answers in his workshop.
Yes, hopefully. Okay, let's go. Koya!
Cuckoosaurs! Seems like the merchants were right. T'Pol's using them for his own ends.
I'll bet that mechanism on top of the cage opens the door. Let me give it a try.
There you go. We will free all the Cuckoosaurs.
Let's fly. Take me up. Blast off. Why won't it fly away like the others? Is it?
I think that's, Koya's child.
She's still breathing, but barely. By the looks of it, T'Pol was using these cages to extract phlogiston from the Cuckoosaurs. Once a Cuckoosaur is drained of phlogiston, it becomes too weak to move. We'll have to come back for these ones after dealing with T'Pol.
There's another notebook here.
Let me see. Looks like a record of his phlogiston research. Log number 330. With the support of...
I was finally able to launch the airborne workshop.
The support of who?
Even though it relies on the relic for 80% of its power supply, I've at least taken the first step.
I have a slight idea on who, but I don't want to know yet.
Log number 348. Research on the relic is progressing well. I should be able to replicate the technology and scale up production very soon. Has proposed a name for this groundbreaking invention. The phlogiston wings. I think I'm getting close. Soon I will achieve my dreams. Log number 377. Encountered some issues with the new smaller model phlogiston wings. The gaseous phlogiston showed some volatility during the refinement process. Thinks we should proceed at a more cautious pace with the refinement experiments. But after so many past failures, I have to prove that I will succeed this time.
Oh, I forgot to move the Mouse again.
Log number 114 ran an experiment using cucosaurs to refine gaseous phlogiston. It was a success. Log number 117. I've started recruiting merchants and hunters to capture wild cucosaurs. Log number 121. Major breakthrough in the efficiency of phlogiston yield.
Huh? So many parts have been crossed out!
Based on the context, it should be someone's name.
Yeah, probably the contact he alluded to in his other notebook. Guess he has a benefactor.
I wonder who the benefactor might be. It's probably somebody high up in the Flower Feather clan.
Did anyone else notice how the numbering system in this notebook suddenly changed halfway through?
Yeah, and the tone seemed to change a lot too.
We haven't got time for textual analysis, I'm afraid. Grab the notebook and let's press on.
Yeah.
Huh. Never seen one of these before. Looks like this was built with the Cinder City components, too.
You're not thinking of giving it a nice hard kick, are you?
Can I go down? Just a tiny bit? Just to collect the... I just want... E. I have to hold it. There we go.
Take me up!
Whoa! What's that mechanism doing?
It's asking for a nice hard kick where it hurts. Aim for the weak spot.
Oh. That was an accident.
What are they doing here?
It's T'Pol's henchman. He must have brought them here using the relic in his prototype wings. Watch out!
I have like the tiniest bit of phlogiston left.
Hey, look here! More of T'Pol's notes!
Let's hope there's some useful information inside.
Log number 403. Introduced me to some new comrades who fully support my ideas. I told them that some Saurians are blessed with wings, and some people with natural gifts, while the less fortunate among us can only look on longingly as they seize the skies. But I also told them that progress can erase individual differences. Think of the tools humanity has made to fight back against wild beasts. The law we have put in place to even the playing field between the strong and the weak. I promised them that our research will be the new frontier of human progress. With our phlogiston wings, the power of flight will no longer be for a select few to enjoy. Imagine a world where the skies are for all to share.
You can tell he has good intentions, but the way he's doing it is not good.
I only hope that when we finally achieve this goal, we'll be proud of me.
Imagine a world where the skies are for all to share. Yes, what a wonderful world that would be. If only it were possible. We could respond faster, and so many tragedies could be prevented.
Yeah, exactly. Man, I don't blame her. She's still feeling what happened to Koichi.
But to Paul, what about the Saurians you're draining dry of phlogiston?
Yeah, that's not fair to them.
You're not sharing the sky. You're stealing it. Bad move. I won't let you get away with it.
I know. Chasca?
I'm fine. Let's keep moving. I don't think we'll find anything else here.
Yeah. Alright. Time for the showdown. Alright, let's keep going. it's down. Hopefully there's some way I can get more phlogiston. Oh, I know, this is the kid. This is the kid, though, I think. Okay, I'll just climb the ladder. I'll just climb the ladder. Alright. And I'm glitching out. What the heck? What was that? Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, okay. Gee, I kind of want to see this. It's probably Chasca with her bow. Yeah, and yeah, really nice. And what's her oh wow, she's actually really well built. Crazy.
Take me up.
Up, too high.
Left eye.
Too high, too high. There's something on the wall, it said? Ah. Oh, we had to keep going? Keep going? No? Oh, wait. Let me see. Okay, that way.
I can't believe he captured so many Kukasaurs. But right now, we have to focus on solving this problem at the source.
Yeah. More enemies to fight? Nope. Cutscene. Are we actually gonna meet DePaul at one point? I think so.
Looks like we've reached the center of the workshop.
And still no sign of Koya's baby.
Yeah. Don't worry, we'll find your baby.
Let's search this area for now. If we still can't find Chime, we'll double back.
Okay.
Chasca, Traveler, come quick!
What did you find, Paimon?
What is it? Did you find Chime?
Not yet, but look! It's another one of DePaul's notebooks!
Let's give it a read, just in case it gives us any clues on Chime's whereabouts.
Alright.
Log number 428. We decided to restart the experiments on phlogiston refinement, but without telling. This is the final obstacle to the success of the Phlogiston Wings project. We cannot fall at the last hurdle. Log number 436. Earlier today, suggested using Kukasaurs as an intermediary to extract refined phlogiston. It's certainly feasible, but anyway, as long as our secret experiment succeeds, I'm sure won't bring it up again. Log number 443. We will conduct the experiment tomorrow. But birthday is coming up, so hopefully we'll have a birthday surprise for her. Log number 444.
Huh? Why is this log empty?
Yeah, that's interesting.
I guess whoever wrote down the log number was prevented from recording the results.
There's more. Let's keep reading.
Log number 0.
0?
We lost many comrades in the accident. Among them are friends, lovers, and children.
Oh.
But we cannot stop now. We will keep their legacy alive and carry their dreams forward. As of today, we are scrapping the artificial refinement method. Instead, we will focus all our efforts on phlogiston extraction from live Kukasaurs. They are arrogant beasts whose existence in the wild serves no one but themselves. Their true worth lies in their sacrifice for the sake of human progress.
Okay, that's messed up.
To facilitate our operations, we will gradually move the airborne workshop closer to the Flower Feather clan, even as we continue to expand it. All this we do to create a world where the skies are for all of humanity to share.
I think he's getting a little too into this, maybe?
All this we do to make T'Pol's dream a reality.
Wait. I never considered the fact that it might not be T'Pol.
Given the way this is written, not to mention the fact that the numbering has started over from 0, it kinda sounds like this is someone new. Does that mean that T'Pol's already...
But in that case, who have we been pursuing?
There's also a letter tucked in the end of the notebook. It's from Puma.
T'Pol, I don't know where you are right now, so I don't know how to reach you. My best bet is to send this letter to the Flower Feather clan. Your father is gravely ill. Oh, I know we've had our differences in the past, but he is still your father. Won't you come and visit him? Please. I know you never liked him and cared even less for me. All you ever yearned for is the sky. And your birth mother.
Oh.
But we'll still be waiting here for you if you do come back. This may be the last chance you'll get to see your father.
So Puma's not T'Pol's real mom? Huh. Well, she did say he never called her mom, but I might assume she was just venting.
We know that T'Pol's father passed away quite recently, and this letter looks recent. By contrast, the writing in this notebook is old and faded.
Yeah.
It looks like the real reason T'Pol didn't attend his father's funeral is because he'd long since passed away himself.
Then the real lingering leader behind all this...
If we ask ourselves why this letter was sent to the Flower Feather clan, why T'Pol always yearned for the sky, and how he got his hands on a relic from the Cinder City, it all points to one answer.
That's right. T'Pol was my child. He was born during my days as a wingless wanderer. His birth gave me new hope.
I had a feeling.
I wanted to become the kind of mother who spent her
I
days
knew
as
it.
a valiant rider, soaring the skies. Not an aimless, wingless nobody.
I knew it. I knew it was Elder Alpa based on the way she was reacting to everything. I knew it.
But his father wanted to settle down, to give his child a safe, sheltered life in his tribe. We fought about it constantly, until the love we once had for each other was gone. He started a new family, with another traveler who was also looking to return home. And I went back to the Flower Feather clan, alone.
I knew it. I knew it.
I had no idea that despite being raised among the children of echoes, my child still harbored dreams of the skies. Can you imagine, Chasca? The joy and surprise I felt when he showed up at my door, asking to join the flying trials. Or how proud I was when he said he wanted to prove his own worth, rather than relying on my position as elder. And then the anguish that overcame me when he was rejected by the Kukusaurs and became wingless, just as I had after my injury.
You've got a lot of nerve showing your face here.
I had a feeling it was her. Man, I'm not surprised.
Don't take this the wrong way, Chasca. I'm not here for a fight. I just want to talk. Isn't that your preferred way to resolve things? I trust you've learned of T'Pol's wish on your way here. A world where the skies are for all of humanity to share. If only his dream can be realized, no one will ever have to lose their wings again. Our aerial prowess will be greater than ever before. War will never again come at such a great cost. The loss of Koichi is a tragedy that need never be repeated. So tell me, Chasca, do you really wish to see the phlogiston wings forever grounded and gathering dust?
Nothing you've said excuses all the conflict you've caused.
Yeah, exactly.
You mean the argument back at the tribe? It was a necessary measure. Sometimes this is the only way to accelerate the pace of progress.
Oh, and Koya's angry.
Is a mother harming her children when she coaxes them into swallowing a bitter pill? Of course not. It is a brief moment of suffering for the greater good, and the child would come to understand this in due course. The phlogiston wings are that bitter pill. We will never progress as a tribe if we cling to the scraps the Kukusaurs offer us.
Yeah, but you stole this you stole a child from its mother.
Once the people have embraced the phlogiston wings, they will never look back. Even if they learn how the refined phlogiston is sourced.
That's so messed up.
They will convince themselves that the sacrifice of a few Kukusaurs is a small price to pay for our dominion over the skies. But this I had not anticipated. I barely had the chance to introduce the phlogiston wings to the tribe before you found this place.
Your plan was hardly foolproof.
Yeah, exactly.
Yet, it can still be salvaged. Chasca, traveler, you are the hope of humanity. I'm sure you have your doubts about my methods, but know that my love for humanity and for Natlan is genuine. You know me, Chasca, and you know that I've always treated everyone in the Flower Feather clan as my own children.
Yeah, that doesn't mean what you're doing is right anyways.
As fellow humans. Surely you can understand my perspective.
You wish.
Alpa, Natlan doesn't belong to humans alone. And truthfully, neither do I. How many times has the Abyss invaded Natlan now? And yet despite how much stronger it is than us, Natlan still stands as a nation of humans and Saurians.
Yeah.
Peace imposed by force will crumble in a matter of days, because social bonds are what hold a civilization together. Weren't you the one that taught me that?
Wow. Not even listening to her own words.
And yet you would break the bond we share with our Saurian companions to take more power for ourselves? That's as stupid as hacking your own arm off to use it as a club.
Who would do that, man?
They are wild beasts, driven purely by instinct. How could they possibly understand human social bonds?
Really? You're really asking that?
Ugh, how did someone like her ever become a writer?
Maybe Kukusaur instincts are not so different from ours because clearly she had them fooled too.
You overestimate them. They bow to the strong and shun the weak. That's all there is to it. They never gave Tepal a second glance when he was at his lowest, nor me when I returned injured from the Cinder City. It's all about survival of the fittest for them. Plain and simple. They obeyed me once I proved myself stronger than them, but the moment it serves them better, they'll abandon me in a heartbeat.
Or maybe it's because...
You're wrong, Alpa. They only reject the wingless because they don't want to fly anyone to their death.
As I was gonna say.
Chasca, I will promise you this. Only the unruliest wild Kukusaurs will be used for phlogiston extraction. The ones who have nothing else to offer to humanity.
But that's not the... This is not what... No! No! No!
Well, that's too bad. Because I know a few unruly wild Kukusaurs who don't think that idea is gonna fly. Namely my mom, my sister, and me. And the others? To us, they're friends, family, even children. So if you want to put any of them in one of your cages, you're gonna have to go through us.
Jesus. Gotta love humans and, oh, what can I take to profit off this land?
Is that right? I knew you might be difficult to convince. Maybe this will change your mind.
Don't tell me it's her child, I swear. Of course. Oh my gosh, no, it's just a baby. How dare you? How freaking dare you, ma'am?
Opa!
We will fight you to the death, ma'am.
Careful. Don't make any rash decisions. Unless you want to see her suffer.
It'll take me 5 seconds to take you down and open that cage up. Don't test me, ma'am.
Oh no, that's one of the extraction cages!
I told my subordinates to take control of the tribe while I was away. Luckily for them, our strongest warrior and our most powerful ally aren't there to stop it.
Are you freaking kidding?
Take control? What are you planning to do with Mutota and his supporters?
Merely accelerate their inevitable downfall. They cannot stand in the way of progress forever. It is not the move I wish to make, but I'm afraid you and your friends forced my hand.
How dare you?
And since you insist on imposing me too, I have no choice but to keep you here until the dust has settled.
You highly underestimate me.
So that's what you meant by I just want to talk. You never intended to negotiate. You just wanted to stall us.
No, Chasca. I genuinely hoped I could win you over.
Yeah, but it's gonna take me 5 seconds to take you down. Don't underestimate me.
You are the strongest warriors we have. Put down your weapons, and I promise you that no harm will come to this young Saurian.
Uh-huh. That's what they all say.
I just need you to stay here for the next couple of weeks or so, while my people consolidate their power. Then, I will give her back to you, and you'll be free to leave.
You really think the Pyro-Archon is gonna let you get away with the coup?
As long as the majority supports our vision, even the Pyro-Archon cannot meddle in our internal affairs.
Your vision is deranged, and the Flower Feather Clan will never support it.
You sure about that? Then wait here and see. Time will tell.
Nope.
What do we do? Even if the whole tribe fights back, Mutota's in grave danger!
Stop delaying the inevitable! Drop your weapons and get into the cages, now!
What the hell? No way.
She's still holding Chime hostage. Is there really no other way?
Chasca, you know what to do. Come on, do it. You got this, Chasca, you got this. Shoot the arrow at the cage. It will work, trust me. No! Oh, what is Koya gonna do? No! Don't hurt that baby.
Koya?
Oh, what is she doing?
Huh? What are you yapping about? Stand down. Drop your weapons, now! This instant!
Oh, she straight up attacked her. Well, I mean, she deserves it.
No! The relic!
Grab it. Now.
Yeah!
Oh, cute.
Hold on to your hats.
They really underestimate how long this is gonna take.
Give up, Alpha. We're negotiating my way now.
Hey, something's up with this relic!
Oh. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh no. Oh no, that's not good. Okay, we need to save Chime.
No! What is she doing? She'll bring us all down with her!
But why? We stabilized the relic!
Maybe it got damaged in the fight. If we don't think of something fast, this whole workshop is gonna fall apart.
No. They're directly beneath us. My beloved tribe!
Oh my god. Leave the workshop to me. You deal with the relic. If we don't solve this problem at the source, this whole place is gonna come crashing down.
Okay, it's too powerful. This ain't a toy like last time. I don't think I can just throw it aside. But we need to get it far away before it explodes. Then the tribe will be safe, and so will this workshop. Koya, remember when we were kids? Come on, let's take this thing high up into the sky.
I hope they'll be okay.
Don't worry, I know I can get rid of it before it explodes. We're talking some surface wounds at most. All I need is for you to catch me at the end, just like old times. I can't hold it back anymore. We have to go.
Don't be insane!
Of course.
Alpa, what are you?
You're a fool, Chasca! Why would you choose such a risky solution? We cannot entrust the safety of our tribe to this wild Saurian!
How dare you?
I'm the fool. You really think you can stand a better chance than me?
Sure, it may be asking too much for an ex-wingless to escape the blast radius in time, but I can fly it a safe distance away, even if it's the last thing I do.
You're messed up in the head, lady. I don't know what. And she's going.
Here. This should be high enough to save the clan.
There she's going.
What?
You don't get to die a hero today.
Chasca ain't letting this shit go. Come on, Chasca. Come on, Chasca. There you go. Koya? Did Koya just do that? Did she seriously just do that? Koya? She's okay. Bro, she's seriously injured though. How? How? Is she okay? He's like, she's seriously okay?
Koya, are you hurt? Let me take a look at you. What do you mean, I'm fine? Didn't I tell you to catch me on your back? Why did you try to shield me from the blast?
No, she doesn't need another. Chasca doesn't need another sister to die right now, bro.
Accident? Yeah, right. Seriously, you're as stubborn as ever.
Chasca, Koya!
How are things looking here?
All taken care of. Oh, we did Geo stuff.
I think that's putting it mildly. I owe you one. Again.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Oh, but be honest. Do you still think Kukasaurs can't form bonds?
Yeah, really? Did you really think that?
Mom, I'll figure out the refinement problem. I'll find a way. You don't need to worry about it. I just need some more time. That's all I ask. Please just trust me. Just this once.
I love how T'Pol was trying to find a different way, but his mom kept on insisting. Like, use the Kukosaurs, use the Kukosaurs. I'm like, There we go. We saved the baby. Aww.
The Flower Feather Clan yield to the strong. And it's up to the winners to define what strength means. So it looks like it's my turn to yield.
Koya! Koya!
Yeah, I don't think Koya's okay. Man. I'm gonna be kind of upset if Koya, like, dies. Because that would be really sucky. Because I had a feeling, like, she wasn't in the wrong.
You're absolutely sure it's not because of the explosion?
Yes, for the 10,000th time, I'm sure. The blast barely touched her. The reason she fainted was old injuries playing up, compounded by overexertion in recent days. The moment she finally relaxed, all the built-up stress finally caught up with her. And no wonder. Honestly, she's just like you. Anyway, now you know how we feel when you go off risking life and limb. Your mother and I would both appreciate it if you lived less dangerously. You know she wrote to me from the Masters of the Night Wind, just to scold me for not doing enough to keep an eye on you.
Man, and Chasca's an adult.
If she wasn't so busy with work, you can bet she'd come back here and chew us both out in person.
I'll find an opportunity to apologize to her. I promise.
You'd better. No more avoiding us, okay? And don't get me started on all the checkups you've missed.
Got it. Got it. Huh? Koya? You're awake. I'll go let everyone know.
Hey, but we're not done talking.
Ah, jeez.
What are we gonna do with her, Even after everything that's happened, she still hasn't figured out how to start the conversation with you. She keeps saying, I don't think Koya has forgiven me yet. But if you ask me, she's the one who's scared to open up and have an honest conversation. For all her confidence, she's a very sensitive soul underneath. You'd think as a peacemaker, she of all people would know how to reconcile with her family after a falling out. She must have been a handful growing up. Thank you for being there for her.
Aww. That's super sweet.
And of course, thank you for keeping her safe when you were up there in the sky.
Koya, Uncle Cusco, we're here!
What were you talking about just now?
Ha! I was just telling her that she's not to go chasing danger with Chasca ever again.
Of course.
Cusco, I understand how you must feel. But it's all thanks to Koya and Chasca's efforts that the airborne workshop didn't come crashing down on our heads.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot to ask. They didn't hurt you while we were gone, did they?
Thankfully, when her co-conspirators tried to arrest me, I was out coaching Koyer and Junan.
Nice.
The two of them were a huge help. They took care of things while I went around rallying the resistance. So, in the end, Alpa's would-be revolt didn't really get off the ground.
That's good. Honestly, it would have been really bad if it really did. There would have been way too much to fix.
And as it turns out, not all of the wingless want to see our dear Saurian friends replaced with phlogiston-powered gizmos.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I'm so sorry you got mixed up in this, by the way. We should have caught on to Alpa's scheme sooner. We could have saved so many Kukasaurs from getting hurt. Most of the airborne workshop has now been dismantled. We've just left one small, harmless part intact, and repurposed it as a jail for Alpa and her cronies.
Dang, they're up there? Damn, that's interesting. How did they get food up there?
Let's see how they like being locked up in a sky prison.
How the tables have turned.
So, it looks like there's just one last conflict left to resolve. Peacemaker, you're up.
Oh, what is it?
I said I had to wait until things had blown over, didn't I? And now they have. But I still have no idea what to say. Koya, I just want to say, I'm sorry for how things went down back then. Huh? Does this mean you're not mad at me anymore?
I'm glad that we actually get to see what she's saying.
There's that family likeness coming through again.
Paimon, zip it.
But that day, when we ran into each other...
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Huh? So then, when did you finally make your peace with it?
Ah! It's Chime, the little baby.
Oh, it's Chime and Chimbu. They're here too.
Oh, does that make Chasca Chime's aunt? Aww. This is way too cute, man. Oh, that was honestly super cute. And I'm glad they're all okay. Oh, there they are. Is that really Koya and Chime, or is that just another group? I think that's just another one. Alright. Well, this is the end of Chasca's story quest. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope you have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are. Thank you for watching.